Hey all you people, and welcome back in to another episode. We are at 55 golden spatulas. We gotta get to 75 before we can go in there to... Oh, okay. Before we can go into the chum bucket and fight our way through Plankton's robot headquarters to save Bikini Bottom.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch of them
Hoodlums.
They've booted me out.
Of ours. What the heck?
They've got hold of me beautiful shiny objects.
Defiling the Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr. Krabs?
We, meaning you, are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money.
Alright, that makes sense. Before we do that, we are going to actually show off...
Bubble Buddy,
Oh.
I bet the next move you take...
Alright, I'm not going to listen to Bubble Boy because I know how to do it. It says handy dandy bubble friend. Oh my, that caused lag upon actually making contact. Good to know. Okay, it was just a one-time thing. Yes, we get this thing called the cruise bubble, which we may have already noticed from, which may have already been noticed from, whatchamacallit, downtown. Downtown, there is a thing for it. So today, we are going to go through so that we can fight the final boss. I will be doing another thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in stream form or if I'm going to post the VOD of it where we go through and 100% it. But yeah. That is my general idea right now, is to do this, beat the final boss, and then we can go through and 100% it next time.
Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed coming from the chum bucket. Yes, right where you're standing. Plankton, owner of the chum bucket, and best known for the
He just
creation of
stopped
robots
for
whose
so
sole
long I
purpose
thought I
is
had to
to
press
cause
the
mayhem
button.
and destruction, has denied any involvement. And then stop on your children. And stop on your children's children. This has been a Bikini Bottom news flash.
Okay, TV, thank you. Up there, you can see the shadow on the ground of it, which I never have actually noticed. Alright, then we need to go into a Krusty Krab. We need to rescue the Krusty Krab, and more importantly, Mr. Krabs' money. Get out of the cannibal establishment, and we'll be fine and dandy. And then into the Krusty Krab. There are so many enemies that just don't get a proper introduction in this game, which is kind of sad. Like these things never get an introduction. They just kind of appear. Ow. Like, I don't know what to call them. They're like ticks, though. Like, that's the best word I have for them. Also, ow. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, definitely not, I guess. Come on. Oh, okay. I don't think he can hit us from here. We can engage in unrestricted torpedo warfare with them now. Take that out. And also over here, we can finally kill these things without the annoying sneaking mechanics of this game. The oh so finicky sneaking. Alright. Ow. Okay, that was expected. Oh my! There are so many of them. Oh my! I did not expect there to be 4. I expected like 2. I did not expect that many. Okay. Krusty Krab is fair. Unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there. Hiding at the concession. plotting his oppression. Okay. Oh, out we go. I spelled menace wrong. I just noticed that on the stream title. Oh well. Hold on. Alright. There we go. Stream title updates so that it's actual English instead of menace. I put an extra N after the or before the C. Boop. Into my favorite area of this game. Because I want to show off all the areas of the game before we get to 100% time though.
With sleep comes dreams. What mischief can be found in this subaquatic somnambulant realm?
Dream bubbles.
Ooh.
I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. I wonder what that means. Gary, what are you doing here? Ow. Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Ow. Thanks, Gary.
Is he a
It does make me
mermaid?
look more rugged, doesn't it? More tasks? Well, I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start? Ow. Ow. You mean each dream bubble has a golden spatula in it?
They should have multiple, I think.
I'm ready! Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
Okay, so, where is it? That spatula there, we're gonna leave that for 100% time. Because, yeah. Just to make it clear, I'm not going to be collecting every single spatula from here on out like I have been, even though some of them, or most of them are, basically along our route. Because I want to explore all the areas and stuff. That's the simple reason. Because I want to explore the areas, so I'm not going to collect everything. Oh! That's a new villain. Hello. Oh my, you are flying. Like, just full flying. Yeah, no, that's not gonna make it. Oh, she is floating back. I don't know. I've always considered that one a she. I don't know why. Like, I have no clue or reasoning why. It's just that's a she robot. Yes. All right, we're gonna feed that now so that we can get that after. And oh fudge! Honestly, thinking about it, I probably won't get every single spatula, but I'll probably get more than the 75 we need. Just so that y'all are aware. I'll probably have more than 75 by the time we fight the final boss inside Plankton's chum bucket. I feel like that isn't spoilers. It should be obvious enough that the final boss will be inside there, but yeah. Oh.
Wow, your dream is massive.
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
Then you're just the right
Can
person
confirm.
to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
My dream, my rules. I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas jackrabbit crossing a 4-lane highway.
Only a 4-lane highway? That's a pretty small highway. No! I was just sitting debating it. I think we can do it. Yeah, we can 100% do that. Come on. Lock me onto a tiki. Thank you. That tiki. Ow. Oh well. Alright. We got Sandy's dream. We get a slide around. Have we gotten to Sleda Sandy yet? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, fudge. That was dumb of me. This is even a hard dream. Actually, this is probably the hardest of them. Now that I think about it. I'm not going to do... Fudge, already? I'm not going to do the side stuff in this one so that we can save that for later. Just FYI. I'll probably not be doing side stuff. Wait, this is the only dream that has side stuff, I think. Now that I think about it, so... Still, not doing side stuff so that we can save that for later. So, just... Don't get upset that I'm not jumping off the course and stuff to the other things, because I'm aware of it. But it's going to be something saved for later. Ugh. That does not look appetizing. Alright. Yeah, I hardly ever go this route now that I think about it. Oh, that's a route I'm supposed to go on. Oh, no. Oh, well. We'll jump onto this one. Maybe this one works too. I can't remember. Oh. Yeah, you can see the route up there that I was supposed to take because you could see the swinging thing from it right before I went. Go, Sandy! I believe in you. You are fast. Somehow, going uphill, you are going faster. I'm not going to question it. It's a dream. Dream logic. I will say, this is not as tech. Oh, fudge! This is not how I know Texas. Like, I do not see oil derricks on in my daily life. Hate to break that to people, but oil derricks are in fact not part of a daily Texan's life. Oh, there's so many oil derricks. The amount of cow skulls are about accurate though. I have so many friends that have cow skulls on their walls. Like, an unreasonable number. Come on. We're doing a lot better than after the initial fall. That was a bad fall out of me on that first one. Also, we have no momentum yet. We're still continuing uphill. I love dream logic. Oh. Hello. I don't know what really you're doing there besides just keeping me on track. Okay, I see now. That makes more sense. I don't know how that one didn't hit me. Na 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 boo boo, you can't hit me. And we get a golden spatula if I don't yeet myself into a cliff being a dumbass doing it. Alright. That dream was embarrassing. That was a wholly embarrassing experience, not gonna lie. There we go. Oh no! I didn't hop on quick enough. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sandy's dream is complete. Why does it like have that weird noise? It's like saloon doors. Alright, we already bought this thing. Oh, fudge. Ah! The heck was that one doing? Oh. Yay! Oh, I know one thing we're not doing in this episode. I know one thing we're definitely not doing. I know one thing we are definitely not going to be doing.
For heaven's sake, boy!
Mr. Crab.
Hard time, boy.
Oh.
Or at least it feels like it. Do you think you
I'm
can make
sorry
it
for
across
skipping
this
those
sheet of
first
music
two.
to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin.
That pun even made me cringe. Where's it? There it is. I think technically you only ever have to open the second one, because I feel like that I never, like half the time I don't open the first one. Do these fall? Oh yes they do. I thought I stood on it plenty long enough for it to fall. I guess not. Okay. Ah, that's how long it takes. Okay. Okay, we're done doing test drives. Unless I fall again, then we're just testing something. Ah, this hurts my ears too. I don't blame Mr. Krabs. I want to wake Squidward up too. Ooh. Oh no! That was dumb of me. We were just testing how fast the notes moved that time, don't worry. Completely planned. We were fully just testing mechanics right there. I wanted to see how quickly a note could move towards me. Oh! Oh! These jumps are a lot wider than I feel like they feel a lot wider than I think they actually are. Oh no! Okay, we're good. Come on. So as close as you'll take me. Okay. I probably should have waited on that jump. Oh! Okay. Hi, Mr. Krabs. I do love how wide that last one is. Oh! Oh! Okay. Sure. 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 I'll grab that now so that we don't have to come back for that one, because I feel like this one is would be one of the most annoying ones to go back through. No! We fell anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess we fell on the way back, but oh well. Regardless. How? There we go. I'm not being as risky this time. Boom. Okay. Flat notes, not my fave. Squidward, please learn how to play the clarinet. I did, and I was in 5th grade. Oh no! Like, I was probably a better clarinet player than Squidward is. Mediocre? I didn't know what mediocre meant when I heard that episode for the first time, I don't think. I mean, I probably did. I was what, like 3, maybe? Quiet, you mediocre clarinet player. Mediocre? Boom. 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 Oh! Perfectly timed things! We are timing things amazingly! Woo! That is not going to resolve my problems. Ooh! That jump looked not doable. Saxophone. Oh no. Yep. I have to make that jump when it's on the other side. Yeah, nope, that's too far. Jeez. That's a rough jump to make. Okay. Or not when it's on that side, but when it's like doing the cycle around. Yeah, like that. There we go. Bro, how is that too far away? Am I supposed to wait for the normal notes? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to wait for the normal note. Yeah, I'm supposed to wait for the normal notes instead of the flat note. I got it. I fell for their trap of the shiny object. How could they do that to me? Boom. Boom. Boop. Alright, got that. Gonna grab the shiny object and then we're gonna yoink out a Scribbler's Dream. Oh, that's what this is for. That makes sense. I normally just either teleport or commit self-homicide whenever I do that to get out. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Hello, Mr. Thingy. Boop. Boop. Alright, there we go. And I don't remember if there's anything back there. This one I think we actually do have to sneak around. There we go. I think that's the best I've ever snuck in this game. It just feels so, no. Oh, these things don't rotate until, got it, that makes sense. I was like, how is it stopped? That makes sense.
Squidward, this is amazing.
Amazingly awful, you mean?
Mr. Krabs is dreaming of the Krusty Krab.
What a surprise. I can't escape work anywhere.
Whoa! Lunch rush! I better grab my hat and...
Forget the hat. Get that spatula and get us out of here.
It's like a shiny golden toothpick that holds together the bun of...
We don't have time for this.
I think we have plenty of time for this person, but... Oh. Yeah, we'll get to see another new enemy that hasn't been introduced to us yet. It gets introduced later, though. It does get introduced later. I think both of these ones actually get introduced later in the same area. Oh, hi. Honestly, he should probably be the last of my worries now that I think about it. Like, I feel like these two are far higher priorities. There we go. Oh, hi. Ow. Okay, we can take out the jump ropes. Take out the jump ropes. Ow, fudge, these jump ropes are deadly, literally. Oh, fudge! Oh my, what the? Alright, come on. I believe this one, this was the jump ropes. I'm a dummy. Okay, let's just make it over to the... Ooh. Okay. I feel like I normally die on this stream once or twice, so... Alright, oh hey, there's a suck down there. Oh fudge, I haven't killed enough? Fine. Suffer! That worked. No! Okay. Go. Stupid. Blow bubbles on your own time. Who? Who's left? Anything? Let's go! Yeah, it normally takes me a try or two to get that one, so I'm kind of glad I got it. Da.
Finally, now we can leave. But first, I need my paycheck. Mr. Krabs, excuse me, Mr. Krabs.
I don't think that they respawn if we come back in, so I'm just gonna grab the sock now. Like, there's no point in us re-walking across this to get the sock later.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
So, I want to know how Patrick lost his sock in a literal dream world. Like, that feels almost impressive. To lose your sock while you're asleep, like, I guess not while you're asleep, but inside someone else's asleepness. Oh, fudge. Wait, I got my health restored? Bro did not rotate quick enough. Okay. There we go. Made it across. Alright, we got Patrick's dream. Where do we enter from? The heck? Why can't I enter Patrick's dream? Oh, fudge! Why can't I enter his dream? Hold on. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting us enter. Oh.
Patrick, you have a golden spatula. Give it here.
Not so fast, SpongeBob. You'll have to pass my test before you get this golden spatula.
Very well, sir. Challenge accepted.
Very well. Your challenge is to find the golden spatula.
You're holding it.
You did it! Now here is your reward.
Woo! Alright. Dream world complete-ish. Complete enough for today. Complete enough for today. We are going on to somewhere. Oh, hi. Well, I guess not fully complete, but bye. Not fully complete, but mostly complete. What did we only miss out on that one up top as the only spatula, I think? No, we two. Okay. Right, there's a extra one inside Sandy's dream. Alright, we'll deal with that later. We are going 60, 50 to the kelp forest. Boop. Alright. This area was so painful as a kid.
Here we are in the kelp forest, an interesting area with many sights to see, for those that don't get hopelessly lost first.
Here we go, here's Mr. Double Dutch himself. It's not Double Dutch, but that's what I'm calling him now. I will say, Bro is effective at fighting, apparently. Like, he's actually fighting a robot himself. Oof. That's actually such an effective way to explain it. It's like, if you kill one of them that's not the top, they'll regenerate. But if you kill all three, then they die. Alright, Mr. Double Dutch. Oh, come on, I thought I was above that. Ow, what the heck am I supposed to do? There we go. That was rough. That was really rough. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna open this box.
Hi, Mrs. Puff. Driving class isn't out here today, is it?
No, SpongeBob. Why do you say that? Do you think we'd have class out here just to hide from you? How silly. I'm just, gathering twigs for the winter. Yes, that's it.
Oh, can I help? I have a merit badge in twig gathering.
Actually, you can help with something else. These robots showed up and scared all the students, campers off into the forest. Before the ranger arrives, someone needs to go out and find them.
I'll help you find them, Mrs. Puff. I'm the sponge for the job.
Thanks, SpongeBob. I'll make sure to give you a nice reward when you found all of them.
Does that mean a driver's license? The ranger is right here. I mean, like, he's not there, obviously, but, like, that's the ranger's place right there. Oh, fudge. There we go. I don't like Mr. Double Dutch. He is a pain in the backside. Is that your grand plan, buddy? Because that feels incredibly dumb. Alright. That was not the intention. But yeah, Mr. That Thing doesn't ever get introduced. He just kind of appears one day. I will say the funny thing is if you leave the middle guy, he just never does stuff. Like he just sits there and it's kind of funny. I'm gonna grab this first. Yeah, there's a spatula in here that we're definitely not doing right now. I can guarantee you that much. Because that statue is a pain and not worth it. Boop. Is that not statue? Spatula. Sorry, I already had some form of trauma from the next thing that we have to do. The second part of Kelp Forest was, I don't know if I got past it as a kid because it was just so confusing to me. Alright. Boom. Alright, and up we go. Ow, maybe not. Camper number 1, hello. I have the wrong person. Where's the bus stop? That was right here. Well, is this the bus stop? That's definitely not the bus stop. Where's the bus stop at? I thought we passed it right here. Oh, here it is. There we go, I'm blind. Okay, Patrick, your time has come to be semi-useful. Boom, boom. Up we go. Gonna go this way around first. That's it, that's pretty good. Alright, break that one. Let's go over here. Go here. This area is so ripe, pun not intended, ripe for mess ups. I was gonna fall there for a minute. But yeah, pun not intended for mess ups. Especially this one. I remember this one being a pain. That's what I get for making a pun. Puns are factually bad for my channel. 9 out of 10 times I end up losing a viewer when I make a pun. Like I'll be at 4 or 5 and then I go down to 1 as soon as I make a pun. Factually, puns are bad for the channel. Will I continue to make them? Yes. Will I find campers? Yes. Alright. Okay. I don't know what's up with that. Alright. Patrick. Jump. Jump. Leaf. Jump. Leaf. Pile drive. I don't know what the weird, like, kind of watery texture, but not quite water is. I don't know what that is. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, that was the lowest ground pound I've ever done. Yeehaw! Into the unknown. There we go.
Hey, my back feels better.
Ah, yes, I slammed my back into the ground. Now it feels all better. That's the wrong way to go. Or maybe it's the right way, depending on how you think about it. We need Patrick for next area anyway. I'm just going to say screw it and just walk. Actually, let's do this. Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Oh, I guess they don't respawn the double dutch. Alright. Sorry, Mr. Krabs.
Hi, Mr. Krabs. What are you doing here?
Ahoy, Patrick! I'm trying to return 3 stone tikis to this pedestal so I can get to the kelp cave across that bridge. There could be customers in there. I saw 3 tikis scattered around this area, but me old brain couldn't figure out how to get them back up here.
They are in rough locations.
Can I try?
Sure, why not? I need a good laugh.
Oof.
There's a golden spatula up there for you if you succeed.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
He isn't gonna even reward us himself. He's just gonna be like, yeah, if you can figure it out, then you can get the thing that's up top anyway. Like, it's not even a... It's literally not even a... Oh, I think you could... Here's the annoying part about this area. They all disappear if you die. So if you fall on any of these sections, then you gotta restart all the way over, which isn't an issue on the first one, maybe not even the second one. But when you have 2 of them there, and you're like, oh, I just need to get this third one back, it becomes more of an issue. Because then you have to go back and redo all of the second one. Oh, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, no, I'm not worrying about that right now. That'll be something for later. Go ahead, buddy. Keep running. Camper! Man. Oh. Now, I can remember how to get this one back. Fudge. See, that's the issue, is that you gotta remember how to get these things back. And I don't remember how to get that one back. Because I can't just walk through the thing with it. Oh. And that hit an invisible wall.
I pushed the big shiny button.
Okay. That still hit an invisible wall. So yeah, if I can be smart here, I can throw it around there and land it. But I have to be smart to do that, which I have not been so far.
Woo, up
We go. That's not the right direction. Honestly, it wasn't as far off as I thought, though. Come on. Give me that tiki. That hit invisible wall, and that was bad. Okay.
That feels better.
That's the other issue of, I definitely could have made that jump, and I just chickened out. Alright. Come on. We're going to make this jump. No! Okay. Yep. This is why it's annoying. If I remember correctly, the third one's easier. It's just about getting over to it. What the heck? I landed! It's like, nope, you didn't land. JK. Don't pass go, don't collect $200. Fall into goo. Okay. Yes! Perfect. No! I swear. Okay, I was like, I swear. That thing is ungrabbable from there. Okay. Alright, Mr. Might. That is one of my favorite things to do, is just yeet that at him. No! Okay. There was genuine fear on both of those jumps right there. Okay, we're fine. We are A-okay. Can I seriously go all the way over there? Oh, God. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright. Alright, buddy. There we go. And we got... I don't get why we have to pay on this one. It's literally to continue the story, but... Oh well. Alright. Nice. Oh, a camper. Somebody's car alarm is going off down there. Doesn't sound fun. Alright. Come on. Am I missing something, or am I supposed to make that jump? I am. Okay. I think not. Nope, I think not about that jump. Oh no. This feels like such a death trap. Oh, dope. That works. Is that a hammer down there? Yeah, that's a hammer. Okay. Come on. Yes! We officially made it back. Now we just gotta grab these 3 tikis. Okay. Only took me a couple tries. That second one is the big pain one. But we end up getting through, so that's okay. We gotta switch back for the next... Oh, wait, there it is. We gotta switch back for the next area, so... Come on. Second area is the bane of my existence, and it was so bad that they made it easier in the remake. Like, they genuinely made the area easy. I think. It did not feel near as hard when I played it in Rehydrated than it did in this game. I will say that. Oh wait, that's not the next area. That's the... There's a lot of areas in this one.
I could really use your help if you had some time to spare.
Sure, Barnacle Boy, what do you need?
I'm trying to recover my lost energy crystals that power my new secret superhero power. It seems the robots have found my supply and have hidden them in this cave.
Secret superhero
Yeah, we're not
power?
gonna worry about this right now.
What's it do?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? Just trust me. It's worth finding these crystals. I'd go searching myself, but my bunions are acting up today.
Well, then you rest those super bones of yours. I'll get searching for these crystals.
Alright. So. Boop. We are going to grab the ones that are easy. But I don't know if they are actually all easy. Oh, fudge. I forgot how annoying this area is. Because you're constantly walking back to this. It isn't obvious, but Force is not my biggest fave. Granted, until I was like over the age of like probably 15, I didn't get to this area at all, so. And I needed to go switch back, of course I did. So I have to step on this, which activates that, which only Spongebob can do. Okay. Yeah, it's not a pleasant. I shouldn't do that. My mouse is just staying on the stop streaming button. This is an unpleasant area. Boop, boop, boop. Aw, we're one away from 56. That's so sad. We gotta find a red shiny object so that we get exactly 56. Please tell me you're not. Okay, I was like, please tell me you're not gonna make me watch that again. Come on, there we go. There we go. Next area. I don't remember who we have to be for the first part of the area though, so. Could be SpongeBob, could be Patrick, who knows? Hey, there we go. Of course it's Patrick. Oh, well, it's kind of Patrick. I guess we have to take this guy out first. I guess we don't have to, but it makes it easier. Come on. Is this where we get the easy way out? No! Wait, what's that thing for then? I want to know what that tiki's for. My curiosity is getting the best of me here. Why is there a tiki thing there? I don't know. Alright, Mr. Brand Stealer. Oh, it's for in here, that's right. Mr. Brand Stealer, where are you? Here you are. Can I hit you? No, I can't. He's just out of range. That's unfortunate. Okay. We do not approve of Monsoon. Actually, we love Monsoon, but we do not approve of Monsoon. Why do you turn off? I have you set so that you shouldn't turn off. Alright. Patrick, give us aid in these trying times. Go grab this tiki and yeet it onto the tiki pad. I don't know, the Yiki pad. That's I think what my brain was saying, but that definitely just sounds dumb. Sounds even dumber that I said it out loud. Boop. Alright, so what's that do? Oh! There's a crystal up there. Okay. Boop. 3 crystals left apparently. Okay. Why do we have a watermelon? So I feel like we have to use this tiki elsewhere. Like, there. Hi, Mr. Monsoon. Why do I hear ice cracking? That makes sense. Is there a tiki up here? I swear. There's a tiki up here. There's not a tiki up here. Okay, I am being smart. Okay. There is no tiki up here. Why did I not... Oh my. Oh my! Bro, why? What purpose does it accomplish by making it so high? Like, from a game developer perspective, why did you think, ah, yes. What's this? Are you serious? Okay, so opens that. So I guess we gotta go grab SpongeBob and do that. So, okay, there's the way back up. SpongeBob to do that, and then we'll... Nope, wrong way. Oh, okay. Where the launch should go. I'm gonna kill Monsoon too. Oh, that just opens up the next area. Nice. Still gonna kill Monsoon if I can get a better camera angle. Monsoon, where you at? Hello. There we go. Down goes the Monsoon. Oh. He's a brand stealer. He's stealing my clouds, stealing all my channel branding, just to what, shock me with it? I don't think so. I don't think so. The only thing my mind could think of after saying that was Incredibles. I probably should not have like hummed the start of that theme, but that's okay. I believe we use Patrick here with the watermelon. If I remember correctly, that's what this watermelon is for. It's very stressful because it has to be like almost perfect. Like, see, I already messed up. Because like, I'm like 95% certain. Because if I go here, go here, go here, go here, yeah. So I literally have to be like perfect with this watermelon. And you can't use the tiki because it's supporting the levels. But yeah, look how... No! Oh! I thought I got it first try. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes! How the heck am I supposed to get a tiki up here? I'm sorry. There's no way I can get that tiki up here right now. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that there's a way for me to get a tiki up there right now. Oh, there's another tiki. Hey, he's the last camper. Hello. Like, maybe there's a way? I guess now that I have this. I said I wasn't going to do this, and now I'm doing it because it's less of an issue for me to do it now than it is for me to do it later, I guess. I don't know what this second thing is for, though. Alright, can I... Okay. That gets it over. Now we gotta get a second watermelon up here, because I didn't realize that's what I had to do. Okay. Come on. Come on. Watermelon looks less rotting than it did the first time. No! Oh, this is so sad. I hate this part. Can I get that tiki from the first part? Is there a tiki back there, or did I grab that tiki? Wait a minute. Is there a better way for me to be doing this that I have not considered? Oh well, we did it. What's that do? Does that let us get that? Yes, it does. Okay. So. Okay. I think we have to go back because I assume there's like a lever or something we need to stand on so that Spongebob can hit a thing. Right? Well, that's the last crystal. Hopefully that'll send us back to Barnacle Boy. No, it won't. Of course it won't. Why would it? Why would it send us back to Barnacle Boy? So this one sets off there. Oh, I guess it wasn't moving down with him though. Wait, where's Barnacle Boy? We got his last crystal.
Barnacle Boy, I think I found all
There
your
we go.
crystals. Now I can see your secret superpower.
All right, stand back. Oh boy. There.
What happened?
I gained the power to trim my nose hairs at super speed.
Incredible.
Yeah, I guess so. Well then, I need to return to the normal air and get back to work. But here, take this golden spatula and go away.
Of course, Barnacle Boy. I'm always happy to lend my services to my favorite superhero. If you ever run into trouble again, let me know.
Yeah, sure, kid. Thanks. And goodbye.
Alright. So, there's gotta be... How do I get through again in SpongeBob? I think there's another pad I stand on to open up that lever. Did I see it and I'm just being dumb? It's probably what happened. It's probably like up here or something and I... No? Oh, it's up there! I have to redo that?! Okay. Alright, first things first. Is there a third tiki to make this easier so I don't have to worry about watermelons? Is that just like a false flag or red herring? There's a third tiki, isn't there? Yeah, there's a third tiki. I feel dumb. Oh well. Alright. There we go. Let's go. We got one tiki there, one tiki here, one tiki somewhere else. Where's the third tiki? It's through the door. Third tiki's through the door. Do we even need the third tiki? Do we even need the first two? Wait a minute. We don't even need the first two, do we? No, we need to put on the thing up top, that's right. The third tiki. This is so much smarter. Why didn't I think of this the first time? Or any other time I've done this? I probably have and I just can't remember it. Which is even more annoying because then I was like, yeah, I knew how to game the system and I didn't game the system. There we go. The one's up here, right? Or no, they did carry that one up. Shoot, where's the third one at? Oh, it's in this room, that's right. Hello. Hello, Mr. Tiki. You are causing me a lot of pain today. Back up. A lot of pain caused by you. I guess like we couldn't do it until we got through, but now that we're through, yeah. Alright. Then we gotta go switch back to SpongeBob. Yeah, we gotta go switch back to SpongeBob so that we can hit this lever and then finish out the cave, I think. And I think we're finally done with this stupid cave. There is a reason I said this cave is a nightmare. Alright. Go SpongeBob. Next stop, Bikini Bottom. Alright. Now this thing opens, and we can finally get out of this stupid cave. Most annoying part of this game is the kelp first. I will stand by that. But we have finally made it out of the kelp cave. Now we just have the last area. If we don't get through the last area first try, let me rephrase. We're one away. We're one away. If we get through it first try, then fine. But if we don't get through it first try, I'm not sitting here doing it. Look at that. Look at this slide.
Hi, Mermaid Man. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, Kyle. I was trying to find some of our missing energy crystals when I came across this vine. In my younger days, I held the all-time speed record for vine sliding. You should try it. What a hoot! And if you can beat my best time, I'll give you another of these gold spatulas.
Well, I am a bit busy with all these robots, but Sure, why not? It does look like fun.
Okay.
Try not to fall off.
Yeah, thank you, Mermaid Man. Alright, yeah, if we can't get first try, we're not going to sit here and retry it till I get it, but this was a pain to do. Even when I played through this game like last year, it was still a pain. Like on this version, I didn't play Rehydrated. I played through Rehydrated once and then was like, that was a lot less fun. So I just, you know, played the normal version. No! Okay. Okay. So what you're supposed to do, I think, is hit the other one. I also think what you're supposed to do is not... What?! I was gonna land on it! I was gonna land on it! I had that shortcut and it's like, nope, no shortcut for you. Alright, we're gonna see where the top one takes us, because I think that may be a faster route. So that we have it for later. I think this one may be faster. I don't know, but doesn't hurt to try, right? Oh, that's... Oh, there's a sock. Nice, I didn't realize there's a sock. Okay. That solves that sock. That's so frustrating. I literally had to skip and it's like, no, you can't skip. Ugh. Oh, these turns are tight. This is so, that's so upsetting. I literally had to skip and it's like, no, I don't think you do. No! Have we not had another checkpoint since that one? Oh my! Yeah, I feel like it's pretty obvious why I hate this area. I hate this slide specifically. Okay, so this just puts us further down this. Which takes us right. So now let's see. If I do that, I can do that, but I can't stay on. Okay. Okay. We're experimenting here. We're experimenting. So there's really no reason to go that way unless you are trying to get the sock. Which we already have. So I can't make that jump. I can. I could make that, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna turn around here. No, what? How did I not land that? Okay. We're fine. We're fine, we're fine. Yeah, I feel like it's obvious why I hate this area. I love every other sledding section of this game, literally, except for this one. Oh, okay. Wait, is this a faster route? I can't remember. Is this... Okay. Oh. Okay. Go. We finally made it through. Oh my, that was awful. What the... Yeah, we're not retrying that right now. Definitely not retrying that race right now. Funny number. Haha. Now you gotta follow or subscribe depending on where you are. That's how the rules work. We hit the funny number. Alright. We are going to get the spatula from Mrs. Puff, and then we'll head out to the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. I will... Just get me out of the kelp forest, please. Get me out of the stinking kelp forest. Okay. Oh, Mrs. Puff! Mrs. Puff! Mrs. Puff! There you are.
SpongeBob,
There you go.
There you are. Thank Thanks to you, all the campers have safely returned.
No problem, Mrs. Puff. Any self-respecting sponge would gladly help. And it was actually fun exploring the kelp forest.
No, it wasn't.
You're not so bad when you aren't behind a wheel, SpongeBob. Thanks again.
Always glad to lend a hand, Mrs. Puff.
I found this golden spatula the other day. Why don't you take it? You definitely earned it.
Wow, Mrs. Puff. I'll cherish it always.
Okay. I feel like I have such low respect for the kelp forest that I'm straight up going to just... Like, we missed 2. I think that's the only place we've missed 2. Shoot, does this take us inside the chum bucket? Dang it. Okay. I'm glad that we haven't hit 75 though before we go to the last location. Because that makes me feel better about having to go, about saying we're going through every location before we fight it. We also haven't turned any socks, I don't think. Or paid for any of them.
Graveyard of ships. Somewhere among this haunted mess, a fearsome specter waits.
Somewhere. I wonder where. Really wonder where. Yawning is contagious.
Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman?
It's me, SpongeBob, sir.
I don't need any cookies.
But I'm not a Shell Scout.
Look, kid, I'm too disturbed to scare the bejesus out of you right now. Come back later.
What's the matter?
It's these darn robots. They've thrown me off my own ship, they have. Being thrown off your own ship is like having your pants pulled down in front of casual acquaintances. It's a sad, sad thing. Now those
That's oddly
robots
specific.
have got their own pirate ship, and they're blasting away at each other.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
Well, now that you mention it, get up to my ship and use the cannons to single-handedly defeat the robot ship. Any questions?
Is that adorable hat available in a size 3?
No, but if you do this, a golden spatula be your booty. Now get going.
Alright. There we go. Now we get to get this person introduced. Alright, there is a sock on the, wait, is there only 3 socks in here? Yeah. There is a sock in the robot area, so I do need to remember to actually, like, grab that. Bro! Why do you, like... Yes, I need to... SpongeBob, please be smarter. I do need to remember to grab that sock, before we... return the Dutchman ship, because I don't remember if the ship actually stays after. Be annoying if it doesn't. Flawed game design. Hello and goodbye. I will say this area is probably the coolest area in the game, in my opinion. We could go down there right now. We won't do that right now. How far? Yeah, we're an hour in already. Hour 10. Dang. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. There we go. Alright, Double Dutch. Double Dutchman. Alright. There is a very cool thing in this level that I am going to show off here. Because it's like it's what, like, you can even see it lock on. Boom. It's a very cool, in my opinion, that has that. Because it doesn't tell you to do that. It just is like, hey, here's a thing. Okay, got it. Okay. Bubble friend. My. There we go. Good enough. What's the order on this? I think that's wrong. Yeah, this is what... maybe it's not. Maybe this is right. Then I go there, 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 there. And I go back here. Go here. Why am I going here first? I got it right, but I forgot to go over here. Oh no! I don't know how I held on there. I should not have. Oh, there we go. I never walked through that 2 or 3 times. What's the way back up? It's not over here. I do like how this weird glowing liquid is just ow. Okay. There we go. Okay. So. Alright. Oh no! Stupid tree. Hate that tree. Stupid tree getting in my way all the time. And by all the time, I mean a single time. I do love when it hits not on flat ground, so it just auto dies. Well, hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Nope. Why did you stand there instead of blowing your bubble like I said? I pushed the wrong button. Oh no, I didn't, because the order is this one now. Oh hi. I didn't even see you. You were so insignificant that I did not consider you a threat enough to... Got it. It's that one. Then this one. This one. What? What? Is it this one? Oh. That's a lot easier than I thought it was. I thought I like had to do a weird manipulation thing where it's like, hey, block it off from the other ones. I thought it was gonna be cool like that. I guess not. Okay. That just like stopped. That entire thing just like was going and then it felt like it just stopped abruptly. Oh! I forgot that's a tongue slide. I forgot about that. Oh, that scared me. Alright. 71, right? 72, duh, we got the one down below. 72. We got... how many more? We got 3 more, but I don't know how many will come across naturally in here. We already missed one natural one, so... we should be fine.
Ahoy there, Mr. Squidward. Swab the poop deck.
Yes, hilarious. Don't...
That's golden spatula.
I thought that was it.
There's one up there. Whatever it is, the...
I don't know what his second line was. That's sad. I'm sorry. I was not thinking, / I thought he was done. I should have looked up and read to see if there was anything else. Alright. Alright, up we go! I don't know if they're the same. In my head, Sly 3's 5th area in this game have the exact same soundtrack. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll see both soon-ish, so it's not like I have to wait too long to get a actual resolution on that, but just wanted to share that thought. I guess I could have, like, waited until the Sly episode to say it, but it's already bugging me so far in this episode, so. Ooh. Boom. Alright, you want me to fake you out? Oh my, he faked me out. Alright, Mr. I don't even know what they're technically called. The only one I know for sure the name on is the Monsoon. I know for a fact that they're called Monsoons. Lil... I don't know what to call them. Oh, okay, got it. I was like, is there a button I'm supposed to press? No, it's just wait. Yeah, I was like, I definitely can't go on this one. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. Yeet! Yeet! Just yeet yourself further down, SpongeBob. Oh, that's so sad. Hammer. I get it. Yeah, this wall jumping mechanic is actually pretty cool. It's the only area where it's used, which is unfortunate, but I guess it makes sense. It's the last area of the game, technically. So, like, it makes sense. This is where you make it harder, but it's still really cool to not be used. It's a cool enough mechanic that's upsetting it's not used elsewhere. Alright, they're just gonna... What is this? Sure, it's a bungee. Let's just do the bungee. There was so many conflicting things there that were happening. Well, two specifically, but...
Bungee experience!
I don't want to know what this is. Ow. Like, in lore, I don't want to know what this is. Because this just looks like Hades' tide pool in Hercules. Or Hades' version of the River Styx or whatever. I assume it's supposed to be the River Styx. That would make the most sense. I was definitely way too late to start on that route with it. But yeah, this is also like the very coolness of it. This entire area just has very cool wall jump mechanics. Like, I just love the wall jump mechanics so much in this area. Hello. Oh, what the heck? He's getting far better at reading movements. No! Dang it. Oh, is it on Earth? Thank you.
I feel like a new sponge.
No! What the heck? Screw it, I'm gonna jump off of this one first. What the heck? Boy, I'm going to start a fight. Alright. There we go. Alright, I think the frick frack and not, you stupid, I don't know, pipsqueak? What do I call him? I forgot what I call him already. I literally said it 5 minutes ago. They're basically pipsqueaks. Bam. There. Alright. Ride the Dutchman's ship. You know, I do feel kind of dumb.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! Swab
I'll
the poop
explain
deck.
why after this.
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes, well, it's a good one though, eh?
Oh, sure is.
Here's what you need to do. Destroy all the power generators on the robot ship. Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Cannon do, Mr. Krabs.
Bro, there's so many puns. I feel dumb because I thought in my head that there was 8. That there was 8 socks no matter what the world. There is not. There is only 3 in this one. Bam. That makes it a lot easier to get across. So I don't have to deal with the flying tar master. Because socks should be here somewhere. Down here? No, sock's not down here. Where's the sock? Ooh! What a shot! Strike! Okay, that wasn't straight. Whoa. Come on. There we go. Alright. Where's the sock at? Oh, what? Where's the sock? Is that like a false hope thing there? Where's the sock at? There's the sock. Alright. That works. Come on. Swing, Sandy. Swing like your life depends on it, because it kind of does right now. Where are you? Okay, there we go. Alright, so Sandy can hit this. And go over here. No! I'm letting her fall. Yeah, it was in my best interest to just let her fall so that I could spawn back over there instead of having to worry about turning back around all the way. Oop. Or instead of walking all the way back over. What's that? Ow. Oh! I don't know how we didn't fall. Alright. Now. There we go. So, I think if we are smart, then we don't even have to go all the way back over at all. Because we can just do that. Yeah. Yeah, and then we can just do that. There's literally no reason for us to go all the way back around. Just kind of... I pressed circle! I pressed the circle button! I pressed the circle button! Yeah, I do love how they're like, ah, yes, you have to go all the way around and do this big platforming, when it's just like, or I could just not. I could just glide a teeny tiny bit. On, you know, the rope lasso that I've already been using in this entire section. Could just do that teensy bit. All cannons ready to fire. Grab the spatula. There. There's something over here for us. Yep. Another spatula. There. Okay. Ready. Aim. Fire.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is
Boom.
so satisfying. Push Push,
Boom.
push, push, push.
Boom. Boom.
We did it! We got your ship back and defeated the robots.
Woo.
That you did. But now that I look at it, I think I'll keep this golden spatula. It's so nice and shiny. It reminds me of my first buried treasure.
Oof.
What about our deal?
Ah, never make a deal with a ghost. Deals don't mean anything to me. Except for that great deal I got on a butter churn back in 1873. What a prize, I tell you. Nothing beats creamy hand-churned butter.
Wait just a cotton-picking minute, Butter Boy. We did all that stuff, and you're backing out like a sea weasel.
Sea weasel? Ah, them's fighting words. If you want this gold thingy so bad, come and get it.
I feel like Sandy
On.
saying cotton picking to somebody isn't the best thing. Like, I've never thought about that, but I feel like Sandy of all people is not the right. It feels wrong for her to say cotton picking. I think not. Where you gonna go, Dutchman? Stand anything? No, I cannot. Okay. They actually have, like, idiot-proofed it on this one. But not in that way. You can't just, like, get up right up in his face and brace for that one. Aw, does your tail hurt, Mr. Dutchman? Gonna use your laser eyes again? Oh, fudge! Again? You got any other attack patterns to do, Mr. Dutchman? Is it literally just that same attack pattern? He just increases the number of times he does his laser eyes? That's unfortunate. But how's your tail feel? Come on, buddy. Yeah. I am just spinning my remote in circles, but it's not doing it as well as I am. Good thing I am right on top of a pair of underwear. I think not, Mr. Dutchman. Nope. Ro really thought he was going to read my movements. Ro did not read my movements. Come on. I almost just jumped off a cliff there. I would have been very upset if I had done that. Alright, there we go. So long, Mr. Dutchman. Enjoy your lack of tail. Oh, that hurts me. Interesting.
Had enough, you dirty ghost?
Dirty? I'll have you know this jacket has been cleaned twice.
Everyone stop fighting! I think I have an idea!
Little tiny boat.
Oh, it looks like my ship. It's even got all the little mold that flies. How thoughtful. All right, you little rapscallions. Here's the golden
There we go.
spatula.
Sandy, where are you at? There you are. Hiya. There we go. And we take this boat back. And we're back here. And I think we're going to run into an issue where we can't leave. Because we're playing as Sandy and not SpongeBob, right? Yeah. So what we're going to do instead, because we have 77 and we need 75, we're going to take a taxi to the Chum Bucket. Alright, first off, bam. We already heard this.
Flash! Authority! This...
All right.
serve food here, yes,
But they don't serve love. It's time to go into Plankton's lab. It is time. That is a giant SpongeBob.
Look at that guy with that big square head and those short shorts. That's the most hideous thing I've ever seen.
Wait, that hideous thing looks like me.
I always knew SpongeBob would be the death of me.
Jumpin' jelly beans! A robot SpongeBob!
There's definitely something funny going on here. And I don't mean you. Something else funny.
Something else funny implies that he finds the mime funny.
Yes, yes, it was me all the time. Behold, the Duplicatotron. I registered the name, so don't even think of ripping me off.
Oof.
With this, I can make a robot copy of anyone. I was going to make an army of loyal robots that would obey my every command.
But they're running amok.
I forgot to set the switch to obey Plankton. But now that Daddy's home, I can fix that.
Oof.
What's wrong now? It should be working. It is working. They're obeying me. I knew I shouldn't have made a copy of myself, but I'm just so cute. You've interfered with my plans for the last time. SpongeBob, meet SpongeBob.
Hi,
I think it's
how do you do?
SpongeBot.
Allow me to introduce my friends, Patrick, Sandy.
Enough. Prepare to meet your doom.
Oof.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A
All right.
gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity.
No!
Oh, the humanity, or should I say the fishanity?
There we go. I can't do anything with that.
Looks like the robots left itself
Well, I can,
vulnerable.
but... Oh, fuck. Come on. Okay.
Looks like SpongeBob may have a moment to act here.
Sure. Oh, let's not do that,
I
Mr.
guess
Robot
SpongeBob
Plankton.
won't be winning that way.
Why? I did nothing.
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
No! How did that not hit?
The robot's just
What?
too big for a direct attack like that.
Oh, I have to hit Plankton, don't I? That was dumb of me.
Oh, that's gotta sting.
Yeah, I have to hit Plankton there. That was dumb of me.
The robot better change tactics and fast.
Well, that's easy. Thank you. So,
Suck it to 'em,
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Close
Fudge.
encounters of the painful kind.
I feel like a new start.
Ow,
does it.
that was...
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Again, you're making it really easy on me here, SpongeBob.
That's the ticket.
Like, I will take this any second of the day if you're just gonna leave yourself wide open like that.
Himself dizzy.
No, I had the hit. The torpedo is not accurate enough to do this. I say as I hit him.
The robot better change tactics and fast.
Fudge, I did not mean to fall.
SpongeBob won't be winning that way. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight. SpongeBob won't be winning that way.
Okay. Alright. There we go. SpongeBob, you have 3 health left. I don't know how I avoided that, but... that one I know how I avoided. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he's giving us a lot of openings here. I'm enjoying this.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This
Keep giving us
match
those
is
openings.
just about over.
Gonna grab that underwear.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Alright, that's how you do it. I remember now. I did that very wrong.
And watch. Okay, maybe just
A
a
little
little.
bit.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
There we go. And try to hit this platform, buddy. There you go. Oh no!
Do-si-do and
Oh
around
my, I was not prepared for the one extra. Okay. Got one left.
is down.
Fudge. Yeah.
That's it. Now issue the coup de grace.
Come on. Just one more hit on him. Okay. Oh no. Oh, come on. That was such... Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. I thought I was going to have to go through a whole nother cycle, and I was about ready to start a fight there. Okay. We beat SpongeBob. Well, SpongeBot. Well, if he doesn't murder us here. Oh, no.
You don'ts destroy my beautiful bride. We were supposed to get married next week.
Did he say married?
Excuse me.
There you, baby.
With anchor arms. I used to be a weakling like you, but then I've got anchor arms.
I'm going to follow him into my head. I mean, into my robot version's head, which is like my head, but bigger and more metallic.
Will you go already?
Wait, what happened to the obey sign?
Robot plankton.
This is just getting too weird for me.
Bye, Squidward. Alright. Final boss time.
Will SpongeBob be able to neutralize the giant robot's brain? Or will SpongeBob go home defeated and dejected?
Bye.
Stay tuned.
Ow, that was dumb of me. Hello. I don't think SpongeBob is going home if he doesn't defeat the robot. I hate to break it to you, Perch. I think that's technically also Perch.
Now the robot's taking a beating
Beating
out
out
there.
Alright.
SpongeBob
Don't look outside the
is
eyes.
confused.
Don't look outside the eyes if you have motion sickness, because that's even messing with me a bit. Somehow I don't think he needs a hand. Come on. Woo! Okay. Oh no, I almost jumped right into that.
Oh,
No!
encounters of the painful kind.
Bro, he just turned so much.
That's the ticket.
Alright. Oh no. Alright, next fuse, come on. Yeah.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over.
Is it? I don't think it is. In my opinion, it's not. Stop stealing my brand. You're not even going to get to steal my brand on that one.
Oh, that was a doozy.
Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Finally. That took way too many hits. Or too many bowls. For an expert bowler such as myself, should not have taken that many. Bam.
Robot is down.
Alright. Come on. SpongeBob.
That's the ticket.
Alright. Believe we are into the final set. No, we are not. I am wrong. Monsoon, stop it. Get some help. Alright. Hammer down. I put the hammer down. Oop. Where you at? Bro! Freaking stupid plankton. Plankton makes Planktopolis. I think he might makes Plankbotolus. Yeah. Okay, you said that twice now. Is it actually just about over? Because I know it's almost just about over. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Bro! Okay. Yes, thank you. I need to take out Plankton first before he keeps attacking. Can't help but notice that he has, you know, lasers that he fires at me. Fudge. Okay. Alright. Come on. Go! Yeah. Hit the fuse. Boom. Alright. Come on. It's gotta avoid you. No! Okay. No! Shoot. Okay. Come on. Yes! No! No! Turn, SpongeBob! Come on! Yes! Okay. We did it! I didn't think we were going to hit that last one. Truly did not think we were going to hit that last one. But we did it. SpongeBob's eye is twitching. His anchor arms. Picking his ear. Hitting his head. Out comes SpongeBob. Out comes Plankton. Plankbot. The anchor arms are dying. No! Down goes second anchor arm. And down goes SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, you did it!
What'd he do?
Yeah. All my plans ruined. That does it. I'm becoming a lawyer. You haven't defeated me yet. I still have lots of robots all over Bikini Bottom. I'll summon them all, and then we'll see. Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, Bill Bay sounds back.
Destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you twice as hard. Oh yeah? I'll destroy you plus one. Well, I'll destroy you plus infinity. Shut up, you stupid robot. Who are you calling stupid? I went to community college. Besides coffee grinder. Oh yeah? I'll show you. Come here and fight like a mono.
Well, Plankton, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did. Next time I'll get it right.
We won! Who wants to get ice cream?
I do! I do! Need I remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished. I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
Alright. So, that does it for our Battle for Bikini Bottom main story experience. It will be a game time decision if I end up, and by game time I mean however much time I have in the next week to record a different game. If I end up, or how I'm feeling next week, I should say. If I have time to do both this recording to 100% it and do a new series. So if this is the last one, thank you all so much for watching. Or last one that gets posted, I should say. Thank you all so much for watching. I love this game. I feel like that was obvious besides the Coat Force throughout this entirety. Yeah. If you're watching on the YouTube side, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so that you can keep up with other series that we do. And if I end up posting a 100% clip or video over there, then you will see it. So please subscribe, please like the video, and please leave a comment because that helps the algorithm. If you're watching on the Twitch side, thank you for coming in live. It's a lot more fun to watch live in my opinion because you don't know what's happening as much. Like you get the basic gist, but you don't get nearly as much of a feel, at least in my opinion. So thank y'all so much for watching on both sides. And I guess I will see y'all next time. Peace!